and that's interest I get in this kind of video. Uh, like yeah, I'm drinking alcohol. Because things that I need to do for myself. Um, Basically, guys, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in my life. I don't know why I'm doing it anymore. Um, and I just feel like I need time to step away to focus on myself. What are my other goals? How do I achieve them? It's just kind of hard because fucking goddamn Bud Light is ruining fucking everything. It's literally ruining fucking everything. But so I know I've said this a lot already, but yeah, so he's stepping away. It's been fun. I've met a lot of really interesting people on here. But in all honesty, I kind of need a break. It's just kind of, don't really know what I'm doing. I mean, it's not like I'm having like this huge existential crisis or anything like that. It's not that drastic. But at the same time, yes, I'm not ending this channel. It's gonna be up still. I'm not taking it down. I'm not, anything like that. There's a little bit of restructuring, I guess, but just in general, yeah, I need to take a break from it, and there's some other things coming up for me that I'm kind of looking forward to, and there's some other things that I've been trying the last few years trying to make happen. And then fucking goddamn Bud Light happened, and that started to put a dent in some of the plans that I had for myself. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen realistically. I guess at this point it's kind of good to keep expectations low, but at the same time I'm not getting any younger, and I need to fucking hurry up. I have so much catching up to do in my life. It's not even fucking funny. So I always say, I always talk about, uh, what makes me happy in my life. One of those things is going back to school. And I'm not saying that, I'm trying to run away from real life or anything like that. I don't think I can, because obviously, fucking grown man in his 30s, so that's sort of unavoidable, but at the same time, like I say, it's good to have one foot in, one foot out. One foot into the real world and one foot into school, and the other foot out. So it's not like stemming from a fear of commitment or anything like that. But it is just saying I don't want to spend the rest of my life just forcing myself to conform to reality standards, and at the same time I do want to grow up. I mean, part of me does want to grow up. I do. I'm not saying that's why I'm saying one foot in the real world and one foot out. So I'm okay with quote unquote adulting. I just threw up in my mouth. I hate that word, but yes, I understand the importance of it, and the need for it. But at the same time, I like being in school just makes you feel happier, just in general. It gives me that social life, that sort of and the extra feeling that the real world does not. The real world, let's be real, okay, right now. Not no pun intended, but the real world, it takes a lot more than it gives back. You know what I mean? It takes so much more than it gives back from everyone, from all of us. And so basically what I'm saying is by me going to school, by me going back to school and staying in school in some capacity, hopefully in more capacity than not, that I'm sort of taking that piece of happiness for myself. That real life will not give back to me. That real life will probably just try to take it from me again. And so what do I do? Well, what do you do when you want something so badly, right? And you realize there's no other way to get it. You just take it. Just fucking do it. You try to plan ahead, and then you execute that plan, right? And then you try. Because like people say, only you can make yourself happy. But what the fuck does that even mean? You know what I mean? What does making yourself happy mean? That means doing things that make you happy. Literally, that's what it means. Like, it is not people say love yourself, you know what I mean? Be happy, make yourself happy. But they don't ever tell you what that actually means, Nobody elaborates on that further, Because no, nothing really happened, Megan, but it's just like I just realized, I just need a break from this channel. I like I said, I want to be happy in other ways, that don't, sorry, that don't, just trying to see the comments, but I'm also driving, so that's really great. I hope I don't fucking crash and die on the stream. But no, so, sorry. So if I don't read all your comments, it's because I'm driving and I don't want to die. So, but yeah, I will try to get to them when I can. But no, basically, so, I'm not shutting down the channel, you guys. The videos will remain up there. From time to time, there might be a new video here and there and stuff, but, it's not, no, I mean, the Ambw channel is not going away, per se. It's just taking a break. You know what I mean? It's just taking a break. And, hey, look, man, I wish I was fucking rich, okay? So I could fucking leave right now and just go to, like Hawaii or, travel. Not even Hawaii, maybe just like Arizona or something like that. You know what I mean? Go see my old college campus again. But at the same time, I don't know. It's kind of pointless because you think it's bad where I'm at right now in Cali? Today it was like almost 100. In Arizona, it's like 20 or 30 degrees worse than it is here right now. I know, because I've spent fucking 4 years of my life over there. So I do know what it's like, and unfortunately, I just don't want to go there right now. But yeah, I mean, so I have a couple more interviews coming up. I'm gonna finish them. I'm gonna do these interviews with these people, and then after that, then it's hiatus time. And you won't see me for a while. I don't know when you'll see me, but you won't see me for a bit. Um, but I need to figure certain things out for myself. And just, well, not really like figuring them out so much as just like go after them more aggressively, because I feel like I have sometimes I have better luck than I think. It's just sometimes I'm not necessarily ready for these things necessarily that I want, or I fuck it up somehow. But this time, I'm hoping that I get what I want, and I'm smart enough and I'm patient enough to get it. So, that's just basically what I want. Um, yeah, I just wish I had some more friends too. Yes, I don't really have a whole lot of friends, like in general. And it just kind of sucks, because yeah, I mean, in school, it's a little bit easier to make friends and stuff. But even, let's be honest here, most of these kids that I'm probably going to go to school with are like 18, 19, 20. They're a good like 13 or 14 years younger than me. So that's kind of crazy. But at the same time, I mean, what else can I do? Trying to make friends, people at work or in the real world. Like in the real world, people are so shitty. Like, I'm sorry. I wish I could give you guys better news, better advice on my thoughts on the real world and how people are. That's been my experience. And granted, it's not every time. There have been some really great times. There have been some really genuinely happy times with me in the real world, right? But I feel like people get so bogged down with real life and responsibilities, and they become disillusioned and everything. I thought, you just don't give a shit anymore. So they stop trying, which is bad for me because that means I don't have a social life. So, and I like I said, it's not all negative. I do enjoy making this channel. I really do. I enjoy doing this channel. I enjoy meeting so many different kind of people on here, and all that stuff. Even if I'm not, it's not face to face in person. That's a different story. But it doesn't mean that it's not. It doesn't mean anything. It's just. You guys want to know the other truth, the other hard truth that I found out very recently. The best way, really realistically, the only way to really get to know someone is not by chatting with them online, right? Or through Zoom or FaceTime or Skype or whatever the fuck ever. It's meeting them in person, right? I mean, like I said, I was talking about this a couple weeks ago, or no, I'm sorry, not a couple weeks ago, like literally like a week ago, on another long ass video that I did, where I said that I was comparing one of my more unfortunate dating experiences to something that happened last weekend. But basically, yeah. So basically, last weekend sucked, and I was comparing that to what happened with me a few years ago, and this person. But yeah, in general, that's like actually one of the things I recommend when it comes to. Well, I mean, whether it's, I guess, platonic, so depending whether it's platonic or dating. But if you are talking to a guy, and I'm assuming that most people watching right now are women, so if you're talking to a guy online, right, or on the phone, and he lives in a different state than you, that requires you to fly out there, or even a different country, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Like, the best way to get to know someone is meeting them face to face, right? Like, I'm talking to you all, right? I'm in Cali right now, but at the same time, I don't know where any of the rest of you guys are at. But realistically, this would not be the ideal setting for getting to know someone. You really want to get to know someone, then date someone in your city or your county, right? Or even someone within I would say no further than like a 30-mile radius, you know, because you really don't want to force yourself to get to know someone that you have to fly out or they have to fly out. Because, like I said, the best way to get to know someone is in person. It's always in person. Don't let your so-called chemistry or attraction to someone just because of what they look like, or how much quote unquote chemistry you guys have over the phone or whatever. Don't let that fool you. Don't let that stuff fool you. The best way to get to know someone is by getting to know someone who can literally drive over to meet in person. You know what I mean? Yeah, like small talk and all that shit online with somebody that let's say you live in Cali and you're talking to someone in like Washington D.C., like all the way across the country. That's not the best. That's not the ideal thing to do. Just scrap that and get to know someone who lives like 10 or 20 minutes, even 30 minutes away from you. You shouldn't waste your time with guys or girls who live really fucking far from you. Because in my experience, that shit is not worth it. If you had a good connection, no, Megan, like I was saying, don't let that shit deceive you, right? Because there's so many things, there's so many false, signals or flags or whatever that will make you think, this person is the one for me, right? Or this person could be my next, partner, right? Like romantic interest or whatever. And one of those things is good chemistry, right? But here, I'm telling you right now that in both contexts, whether it's just as a friend or, if you want to pursue them romantically, the best way to get to know someone to see if, oh, motherfucker. Okay, sorry, we're back. Yeah, so sorry, like I was saying, just get to know someone in person. I know, believe me, there have been countless times where I've talked to girls and they've been, living in entirely different states, like Baltimore or, Rhode Island or, even like fucking Arizona or Texas or Florida, whatever. And then it turns out that, and, I've actually, like I said, I've actually flown out or, excuse me, etc., whatever, to meet people before. Let's just say for brevity's sake, it didn't go well. History with flying out or flying people out to see me. It's just not a good it's not a good thing. So I guess I'm basing it more on personal experience. I guess it doesn't. I mean, like I said, realistically, maybe what I'm saying is a bunch of bull. Maybe I mean I'm not lying, but maybe who knows? Maybe it could work out for you. But I'm just saying from my own experience and from what I've talked to, seen, dealt with other people too who have told me their experiences, it never works. I've literally talked to. It's kind of funny, but I mean, like I wasn't getting arrested or anything like that. But I've had conversations with like actual law enforcement about this. Don't ask me the context of it, but I've literally, like, and this is a cop that I actually know in person, so that's why. But I was talking to this cop, and I was telling him about this particular situation that I was having, and he, instead of brushing me off or whatever, being an asshole about it, he was actually pretty comforting. He was like, you know what, in my experience, long distance relationships, long distance things never work out. They just don't, and this guy, I mean, this guy had a lot, you know what I mean? Or he has a lot. He's a family, he's married, he's kids. He's a nice guy. He's a good cop, But I mean, look, if he's saying that, right? If I'm not the only one saying that, you know what I mean? Other people, obviously, it's not just me. Long distance relationships are hard, right? They're hard. And it's not even long, it's not even getting to the relationship part. It's just long distance, right? I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? When you meet someone new, when you start talking to them, you're in that sort of puppy love phase, right? You're in that quote unquote puppy love / honeymoon phase, right? But let me tell you, they call the honeymoon phase for a reason, because it just doesn't end well usually. So I don't know. I mean, it really just depends, especially in this age of Bud Light that we live in right now. Things are seemingly getting worse now, so that's not great. But, like I said, I guess it's up to y'all, It's up to you. I mean, you're grown people, you can do what you want, obviously, but, it's, there's less of a chance of, you know, quote unquote finding love if it doesn't live at least, you know, an hour away from you. You know, that's been my experience. You know, just saying, that's, you know, 34 years old here. Just saying that's my experience. You know, but you can hear you but not see you. Are you talking about me? Are you talking about me, or uh, or just like in general? Can hear you but not see you. Um. Well, I'm sorry if you can't see me. Hopefully you can. But I mean, I don't know what to do about that. I really don't know. I'm streaming from my phone right now. Okay, I'm streaming from my phone, so I don't know. Okay, well, are you the only one though? Can everyone else hear and see me at the same time? Just okay, because I don't like. I mean, there's a lot of yeses now, but I don't know what you're saying yes to now. So just press 1. Okay, literally type in the number 1 if you can hear and see me. And if you can't, then type in the number 2. So, but anyway, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Maybe it's my connection, maybe it's your connection. I have no idea. But anyway, so 2. Fuck. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to do about that. Maybe try refreshing your browser or something. I mean, my browser's fine. I can see myself. And obviously, I can hear myself. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. Maybe the connection will come back though. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, if you're tuning in right now, I'm just discussing the future of my channel. You know, I guess also my own future too. You know, it's just, yeah, you know, I know, I'm sorry, the past few streams have maybe been a bit more negative or whatever. I apologize. And I'm not a quote unquote negative person. But I think like any other little human being that has blood pumping through their veins, right? That I can be positive and I can be negative. So there you go. That's my honest answer. Why don't you guys try refreshing your browser? Because I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's fine on my end. But if you're fine with just listening to me talk, then I guess that'll have to do for now. But and oh, by the way, I'm getting on the freeway soon, so it's gonna get louder. But I will try to speak up. So there's 9 people watching, so I appreciate that. If you're just tuning in right now, I'm telling everyone that that this channel is gonna be going on a break temporarily, while I basically, and I mean, honestly, there's no real good reason for it. I guess I'm getting a little bit burnt out. Maybe I just, you know, need to go to the gym. I mean, I'm starting to get like kind of like Bud Light, like that, like Bud Light weight. Like I'm not like a full on fat ass or anything like that, but like I'm starting to get a little bit tubs. So it's not great. So that's not great for my self esteem. So I need to go back to the gym. I need to do a lot of things really that I'm kind of neglecting. And I'm not blaming the channel for it. I'm just saying I'm losing the enthusiasm for this channel in the first place, you know. And I will say this, speaking on what happened this past weekend, it was a really horrible experience. It was shitty as fuck. I'm not gonna dance around it. But it also taught me one thing, and that was to temper my expectations when it comes to meeting people, you know. I mean, I think my expectations were very high, you know, and I had planned certain things and stuff. Certain things did not happen, unfortunately. I'm not going to go into everything like that. It's too much, but basically, yeah, it just wasn't the best experience, you know. And, however, though, I guess, you know, in general, I'm saying that, you know, initially I thought that, okay, you know, maybe this is just a sign. Maybe it's a sign that I shouldn't be, you know, meeting people from this channel, you know. And so at that point, I told myself, no, I'm not going to do this again. Never going to do this again. And then I thought, you know what? This was only the first time that I've tried doing something like this, right? And, it didn't go well for a variety of reasons, but I shouldn't necessarily let that stop me, from doing something like this better or differently in the future. So, hopefully you guys can still hear me. If you can't, I apologize. I'm on the fucking freeway right now, but this is the best that I can do. So you're gonna have to deal with it if that's the case. But yeah, so yeah, I guess what I'm saying is, even though it was terrible, I do think that it could be done differently and done better. So if it does happen in the future, not anytime soon, but if it does happen in the future, then I definitely will be doing it differently, and I will know what to do, what not to do, and how to sort of temper my own expectations that way, right? However, that's not going to happen anytime soon because it was really fucking expensive, and yeah, I'm not gonna do it again for a long time. So basically, yeah, indefinitely. But that's okay though, because I've still got things that I want to do too that are more important than that. So just gotta, get my life back on track and go from there. But you guys can also catch me, between now and the time that I do come back from hiatus or whatever. I will be trying to jump on other streams, other channels and stuff like that. So you can catch me on those. You just subscribe to other channels. I'll include the link down below. But yeah, I'm not like hiding away or becoming a recluse or anything like that. That doesn't even make any sense. Where the hell would I go? It's just a temporary break. That's all. Yeah, I agree, Megan. I agree. We all got bigger during the pandemic. It's a good thing that I haven't had sex in a long time, because if I did, that'd be like a fucking horror movie for me. I look like a fucking whale compared to how I used to look prior to Bud Light, But no, yes, I mean, actually, no, it's not. I don't think I look that bad. But a whale, exaggeration. Close to a whale, like half a whale, maybe, But I definitely need to go back and shred those pounds, because, man, I'm not gonna lie. I got in touch. I reignited my love affair with the crispy chicken combo from McDonald's. I definitely did that again. That's definitely happening again. I need to cut that out. I really need to cut that out, because I don't want to look in the mirror and be like, holy shit, like, who the fuck is that? That's happened before, and then a few trips to the gym and not eating out as much, and trimmed all that fat down. And now it's coming right fucking back. So that's not good. So I don't want to be fat. That's two things in my life that I don't want. I don't want to live in a place with southern accents, and I do not want to be fat. So, let that sink in. We all have things that we don't want for ourselves. That's one thing I don't want to go to the South or the Midwest for that matter, because those people have accents too. It's kind of scary. And I don't want to be a fat ass. So there you go. But no, I think, guys, I am doing a lot better since last weekend. I'm not doing great, but whatever. I'm doing okay though, compared to how I was last weekend. Oh yeah, I'm starting to feel like my old self again. I think last weekend and a couple days later, I was not. I was still kind of angry over what happened, and so I was venting a little bit. But thankfully, though, I've calmed down. And I've come down, come back and, thinking kind of, just thinking, okay, like, what is the next move? What am I going to do for my life and stuff? And, to be honest, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, there's certain like mini goals or whatever that I have for myself. But like in general, I don't know. The problem the concerning part is that everyone around me is getting older too. My parents are getting older. Like my old teachers, my doctors, like fucking mentors, coworkers, old supervisors, lawyers, you name it. All these people are getting old, and I'm getting older too. Obviously, but at the same time, it's like I'm still young enough to the point where I'm not technically old, but of course. But so that's kind of putting pressure on me to catch up in life and just do, just basically catch up. I don't know. I'm just tired of saying that. I want things to happen for myself, and it's like, every year goes by and I'm more and more alone. I'm not just talking romantically, I'm just talking like in general, That's why I want to go back to school. That's why I am going back to school, because I don't want to be alone. I want friends, and they don't have to be super close or anything like that, but just I want a life. I want a social life. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm one of those quote unquote adults. Number one, I make a shitty fucking adult. I really do. I'm the worst fucking adult ever, because I suck at everything. And that's not an exaggeration. I am very inept at everything, especially things I actually want to do in life. So that makes perfect sense. But no, I'm one of those adults that doesn't like being an adult. I miss my old social life. I miss sort of how big the world used to be before I tried to, join it, or you know what I mean, join the quote unquote real world or whatever. Now everything is smaller. Everything is more disappointing. You really do have to lower your expectations a lot when it comes to a lot of things in life. Here's the funny thing too. I've talked to other people about it too. They're like, "Oh no, my life's great. My life's great. Oh no, you're just being negative." Oh. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here with that shit. Like, you can't say that shit to someone who's like pouring their heart out and being honest. If someone is being that honest with you, you listen. You don't fucking shoot them down and say, "Oh, you're just being negative person. Oh, you're just a negative person. I don't like you. I'm gonna call negative police on you. I'm gonna call negative police on you." Oh, N11. Get out of here with that shit. Are you kidding me? Like, if someone's being negative, they're usually being negative for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing that people don't get, And I get it. Some people, there are actually people out there that somehow have worse luck than I do. And maybe I've been one of those people that have sort of shut them down, too. So I'm sorry to those people. I feel like I should, feel like we could all be better at listening and stuff, But yeah, no, honestly, that's what I want. I want my life to be awesome again. And I want people there who will just listen, not shut you down, And that's kind of part of the reason why I'm taking a break from this channel, is because I feel like, a lot of people that I've met on this channel, and I'm not naming anyone in particular or anything like that, so please don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to sound disrespectful or start beef or anything like that. But I feel like a lot of people that I've met on this channel, I don't necessarily see eye to eye with, right? And, it's not criticizing some of these people. It's just saying, they're the type of people who, sort of emphasize positive, quote unquote, positive thinking or constructive thinking, which is great. It's fine. We all need that from time to time. But like I said, that's not always the case for me. Especially in my situation, y'all know that I live in my shitty ass little fucking car, right? And so it sucks. And I'm lucky in that I don't have a family, so I'm able to, pull this off for as long as I have been. But it's just hard, And on top of that, I have no friends. Really, I don't have a ton of friends. I have friends. No, actually, I have friends. They're actually really good people. They're good friends, so I'm very lucky to have them. So that's great. I guess I'm just saying I just miss being social and being successful. That's what I want to do in life. I want to be sociable and I want to be successful. And that's what I want. I don't care how old I get, I fucking want those things. I really want them. But like everything in life, everything is easier said than done, right? So easier said than done. It's like the story of my goddamn life. Easier said than done. So anyway, I just got back from watching the movie Free Guy, which I'm not going to do a movie review on because I'll just fucking review it here for y'all right now. So yeah, I saw Free Guy, which is with Ryan Reynolds and Jodie Comer or something. I don't remember a lot. I don't know how you say her last name, but it was actually a really good movie. I was trying to sort of, lower my expectations at first because it's one of those movies that's getting, a lot of praise and a lot of good reviews. And so I tried to lower my expectations, but man, that movie was entertaining as hell. I do like that movie. I recommend go see that movie. It's a good date movie. You know what I mean? If you're into going on a date or if you have someone already, just go out and just go see it with them. It's a good date movie. It's a fun movie. And it's a good, I know I have some gamers that also watch this channel a lot, so it is a good quote unquote video game movie too. I mean, technically it's not based on an original IP, but it is a good video game movie, and there's a lot of gaming references in it too. And like I said, it's a sweet movie too. I mean, I don't have anyone. I'm single as fuck right now, but it's fine because I didn't care because it's a good movie. I thought everything. There's really actually very little that I really dislike about this movie. It's really good, so y'all should definitely check it out. And it is not on streaming; it is only in theaters. So go check it out. Go check it out right now. So there's my review. Grade wise, I'll probably give it a B. I think that actually might be the highest grade I've given a film so far on this channel. So yeah, grade wise, give it a B. Go check it out. Good date movie, or just if you're alone, go see it alone. Who cares? There's nothing wrong, with going to the movies alone. I do it, especially when I'm single as fuck. I don't always try to ring up my friends. Again, who the hell would I ring up? Right? I don't have that many. But you know what I mean. I don't mind. You know what I mean. I don't get these people who go to the theater and they're always fucking with someone else there with other people, and it's like sometimes when I go and I'm alone, which is the case now, and I see everybody there holding hands or married or with their families, these little kids fucking screaming and like shitting everywhere, all that stuff. It can be distracting, but it's like, you know what I mean. I just want to say that for all the single people out there who, whatever, don't have a man, don't have a woman, it's okay to go to the movies alone because I do it. So clearly that's fine. No, I'm joking. No, it's okay. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong. The one thing that does matter for me when I go to movies is I get my money's worth, because movie prices, man, they're jacking that shit up. It's damn near $15, 15, to watch a fucking movie for 2 hours. That shit is not worth it. I'm sorry, but I like Free Guy, right? But man, $15? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? I didn't pay $15 to see that shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, I saw it twice also, and then I have the DVD. So you know what I mean. That movie's awesome. But yeah, I mean, in general, fuck it. If you have someone, sure, go with them. You don't need, you don't need like a fucking man or woman or anybody else. Literally, whether even just a friend, you don't need to go with other people. Just enjoy the movie. So that's what I really worry about. I mean, look, it would be great to have someone to go with, but it's not going to stop me from going to see a movie if I don't have someone, if I want to see the movie. So yeah, I just feel like single people get a bad rep, nowadays, especially if they're out in public, in social settings like movie theaters, restaurants. There's nothing wrong with being alone, right? There's nothing wrong with doing things alone. Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need to do it for your mental health. Sometimes you just need to enjoy life, quote unquote. And that doesn't always require a partner to do it. Okay? Just saying right now. I mean, sometimes, yes, it can help. Not denying that. But in general, no. Like, fuck it. You're single, whatever. Who cares, right? So, but yeah. You know what I saw? You know what I was listening to the other day? Everybody watching the stream on replay. I was browsing on YouTube because I have no life, but I was browsing on YouTube and I was listening to the first official song from Shang-Chi, which is from Marvel Studios. So Marvel's Shang-Chi, which comes out on September 4th or 3rd, I believe, which is like right around the corner, really, when you think about it. It's like 2 or 3 weeks from now. So y'all should definitely check it out. But they started releasing the music for this movie. And one of them, the first song that I came across was from Rich, formerly known as Rich Chiga, but I guess he changed his name to Rich Brian now. I don't know why. And it features DJ Snake and Rick Ross, and it's a fucking bomb ass track. Go check it out right now. It's on YouTube. I think it's called Run It. Run It. Yeah, Run It by so it's featured on the Shang-Chi soundtrack. Go check it out right now, or after done with this, I'm done with the stream or whatever. Go check it out. It's really good. It's awesome. It's nice to see. It's nice to see more Asian talent. Whether it's like musical or acting or behind the camera, get recognition. So that's very cool. I'm very happy for that. But yeah, whereas for a single woman, Megan, I don't know if I necessarily agree with you, but at the same time, I'm not a woman, so I guess I can't really speak from that perspective. But I can say that as a single man, things aren't easier either. There's so much. I think in general, it's such a negative stigma attached to being single. Period. If you're single and you have a pulse, then yeah, people like to think, or say things about you, and it's like, really. Like, do you know how hard dating is? Do you know how hard? I mean, I can't even imagine what's like being married because I haven't even made it that far. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, dating is no easy cakewalk either. Just because it might be easy for these other assholes doesn't mean it's going to be easy for me. It's never been easy for me. It's never been easy for me, But I'm still here, So I'm still hanging in there. I'm still trying, It's just. I guess I'm just getting burnt out. That's all. I'm getting burnt out on this channel. Getting burnt out on life, and I just need to just slip on a pair of fucking sandals and put on a goddamn flowered shirt and go to Hawaii or something like that. I already know how to surf, so that's not a problem. But I don't know. Maybe I do need to go somewhere. I do need to take a trip. I mean, fuck it. I'm literally always moving around anyway, right? So, it's like I am always moving. I'm always on the move. Quote unquote mobile home or whatever. Anyway. So, just sort of just talking with you guys before I try to jump on this other stream. This other guy's stream. He starts at 8, so I gotta sort of kill some time before then. But yeah, I like to streams like this where I just talk, and I can read your comments, and you guys can hear my sexy voice, which, by the way, is getting deeper. I noticed that because I actually do watch my interviews, and this time I'm actually getting more used to the sound of my voice, and it's cool because I don't sound like a kid who's struggling to hit puberty anymore. I'm actually starting to sound like a fucking adult, so that's good. That's awesome. I love that. But yeah, so I noticed my voice is getting deeper. I wish I wasn't the only change though. I wish I was actually getting taller too. But unfortunately, you can't have everything you want in life. So there you go. And I think in general, everyone should just do what makes them happy. Ultimately, And I was talking with a friend of mine the other night. She was dropping some truth bombs and stuff. But she's right. I mean, she was saying, that realistically, not everyone gets to do what they want to do in life. sometimes they have to do what they want to do on the side instead. You know, they sort of get through circumstance or just shit luck or their own damn screwing up or whatever. People sometimes, usually for the most part, don't end up exactly what they want to in life. It's different for me though, because I don't have all the restrictions that a lot of other people have. I don't have kids to look after. I'm not married. I don't have a fucking house that I live in either. So I can pretty much go wherever I want to, right? Can't necessarily do whatever I want to because of fucking Bud Light, and because I'm, kind of inept at a lot of things too. But no, I don't know. I always thought that I was different from people, and I always thought I was quote unquote standout, special or whatever. I guess I'm not, but whatever. This is just me. So I miss feeling like, I don't know, I just miss a lot. I just do. I just miss a lot. So yeah, I just want to feel that way again. I just want to feel, I just want to have friends again, And yeah, I mean, be nice, be doing what I want to be doing too in life. I want to be doing that again, And yeah, I do want a wife and I do want kids one day and stuff like that. But again, that stuff is easier said than done. So I've tried. I have fucking tried. I even went to my OBGYN and I got tested because I wanted to see if I could have kids or whether I was, infertile or not. Turns out my numbers are fucking astronomical. I definitely, don't have those issues. I did try having a kid one time with my ex. That didn't work out. And I think a lot of it was probably due to her age. I'm not trying to put the blame all on her, but I'm like, if it isn't my numbers, if it isn't me, then it's probably her. I'm just saying. Just being honest. But yeah, so didn't happen then. It's more disappointing. Story of my fucking life. But so yeah, who's excited for Shang-Chi? Anybody? I mean, I'm assuming, I know it's mostly women that watch my channel, and so I'm assuming that most of you might be excited for that movie. I know I've expressed sort of mixed emotions on that before, and I think I have every reason to. But in the end, I am excited for it. I will go see it. I will definitely go and support it. I will definitely go pay for it. Because, it's probably one of the few times, aside from Crazy Rich Asians or whatever, that we get a movie that features, people that look like me. Maybe not exactly like me, but with similar features, and the budget is over $100 million. So, and it's from Marvel, so that's kind of a big deal. But yeah, so I will definitely go support it. I just wish it weren't full of fucking stereotypes, because it basically is. You got Asian people doing kung fu, basically. But no, I mean not basically. That is what is happening in that film. So it's not like, basically imagine this. Imagine if Black Panther were full of fucking negative, fucking horrible stereotypes about black people. It would not have been as culturally as important as it is, right? People would have hated that movie. But it wasn't. It was something that nobody had seen, before, really. You know what I mean? Let alone in a big Hollywood movie, And R.I.P. to Chadwick. But, same time, I feel like even with his passing, they do need to continue the character of T'Challa, right? Because here's the thing. Here's how I see it. The MCU, Marvel, so far, with, Iron Man, Captain America, and Black Panther, and, to a lesser extent, Captain Marvel. It's not just about explosions, and not just about actions, not just about superheroes with capes that fly around and shoot lasers out of their ass. No. It's about the characters behind the cape. It's about the characters under the mask. You know what I mean? And so for Iron Man, right? I mean, like he, technically he died. He was in, well, not like in real life, but in Avengers Endgame, he was, he died, and that was the end of his story. You gotta understand, like Iron Man had been around since 2008, so that was 11 years of character development on one character. That was 11 years of character development on Tony Stark / Iron Man. They did the same thing with Captain America. Captain America had his first movie, and then he appeared in almost, the next 8 or 9 years or so. And I mean, I guess we still don't know what technically happened to him yet, whether he's still alive or he passed away or he's whatever. But he also got all his time to shine, all his character development, everything like that, right? So there's that. But when it comes to Black Panther and T'Challa, again, R.I.P. to Chadwick, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, the guy technically only got one movie. He was in, Civil War. He was in Avengers: Infinity War and Endgame, and he'll also be, I guess, in the What If series, which is on Disney Plus right now. But I mean, think about it. It's like they're not even, they're saying they're not going to recast the character because they want to honor and be respectful to Chadwick's memory. But you think about it again, like what I was saying, like these characters, people go because they fall in love with these characters. You know what I mean? They fall in love with Tony Stark. They fall in love with T'Challa. They fall in love with Peter Parker, Carol Danvers, all these people. You know what I mean? It's not just Iron Man. It's not just Captain America. It's Steve Rogers. It's Tony Stark. It's T'Challa, right? And like I've been saying, T'Challa, aka the Black Panther, technically, since they're not recasting him, he only got one movie, right? And so I feel like it's not fair that the only leading black man, which is true when you think about it, he is the only leading black man in the MCU that had, his own franchise, because he passed away, so we're using had, past tense. But he's the only leading black man in the franchise who didn't get any character development, who didn't get his time to really develop and shine in the MCU. And that's a goddamn shame. That's a really fucking huge shame. And I'm not trying to sound insensitive, because again, it is very tragic and unexpected what happened with Chadwick Boseman's passing. But at the same time, these characters are bigger than just one person. You know what I mean? These characters mean so much to our generation, to not just our generation, but the generations, coming up behind us. You know what I mean? Like these little boys, these little girls, especially, these, young black and brown boys and girls who, grow up watching these movies and Ray Impressionable or whatever, they don't get to see, like, Black Panther was probably, at least for the time being, it's probably going to be the only big budget franchise, superhero franchise that has a black man in the lead, So, I mean, technically, we don't know what's going to happen in the sequel. We know that it's filming right now. We know that, everybody is coming back for it. But we technically don't know what the story is. And we probably won't know for a while. Or at least probably not until, like, the end of the year, maybe. But, I mean, yeah, so I don't know. I think it's personally a shame that they're not recasting it. I understand why. But I just don't agree with it. It is, don't get me wrong, it's a delicate situation. It's a very delicate, sensitive, and fragile situation, right? It's not easy for anyone to deal with, personally or, from a business perspective. But it is still important. You cannot deny the importance of having a character like that as a role model for everyone, especially, like younger people, like kids and whatnot, to look up to. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's part of the reason why Black Panther was so successful, why it made over $1 billion, and why it got nominated for all these Oscars, is because it is an important movie. And, I think people, I think Hollywood sort of, took notice of that, but I think they're making the wrong choice. I think it's a mistake. I think they should recast T'Challa, and I think they need to continue, his story in the MCU. That's just it. They need to do it. You know what I mean? They need to continue, and properly develop him. They can't. I mean, it's just like, okay, so yeah. That's basically it. I don't know. I don't want to keep jabbering on to sound like a broken record. But I do know, I guess on the plus side, that they are starting to put together the Blade movie, which is not going to be with Wesley Snipes this time. Unfortunately, it's going to be with another actor, Mahershala Ali, who's a great actor as well. Um, so hopefully that comes together successfully as well. So we have that. I mean, it's not it's not like we're completely devoid of quote unquote color. Oh, we also have Shang-Chi. I completely forgot about that. So yeah, we have men of color. We have people of color leading these big budget films, which is important. You know what I mean? Movies like Shang-Chi and Blade, you know what I mean? Those movies will be very important going forward. So we need to support movies like those, and yeah. So, if you got a wallet and you're interested in supporting these movies, then go out and see them when they come out. Pay for them. Don't download it. Don't torrent it. Don't anything like that off the internet. Just go out, spend that 20 or whatever. That's it. You know. But yeah, Megan. They are doing a new Blade movie. Mahershala Ali is playing Blade. And they just announced the director for that. The director, yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about the director. I don't know what other movies he's directed, but apparently his other movies got good reviews, so that's good at least. But yeah, no, I'm honestly, aside from Black Panther 2, that's probably the movie I'm looking forward to the most is Blade, or the new Blade, I guess, because technically there's already a movie called Blade, but it's an older movie now. But yeah, no, but yeah, so I'm excited for that, and yeah, so you know, but and then I also heard that Namor, who is going to be, I guess, the main villain in Black Panther 2. I heard they are casting a Hispanic actor for that. So that'll be good, because if that movie is successful, then that movie will spin off into its own franchise, and we get our first Latino-led superhero film franchise in the Marvel cinema, or not just in Marvel, but just in general. Um, so that'll be cool too. It's really cool to see, all these different faces and cultures being represented on screen. I think that's important. So yeah, yeah. But yeah. So anyway, so I'm gonna go on for a little bit more, y'all. But like I've been saying, if you're just checking in now, yes, the title of this stream is the end of the MBW channel. It's not technically. I'm just gonna be taking a momentary break from this channel, and I do have a few more interviews coming up this week, so I will knock those out, and then I'm gonna go on hiatus. So there you go. It's just kind of getting to me right now. It's just kind of a little bit kind of burning out, basically. So yeah, but can y'all still see me, or can y'all still hear me but not see me? Oh, sorry, I was too close. Let me know. Let me know if you can't see me still. It's unfortunate, because it means you can't see my beautiful fucking face or my fucking luscious blonde hair. Damn it. Oh well, no, that's okay. You'll have to look at the other videos to fucking take in the sights and everything like that instead, I guess. But no. So I'm gonna say. So Megan, just scrolling through your, because you're like the main person that's talking right now. Scrolling through your comments, you said that you saw Black Panther twice, and once is on a date, and the second was by yourself. And you said it's better the second time. It's kind of funny, because, like I said, this one of the reasons why I like going by myself to the movies is because I can fully take in everything that's happening. You know what I mean? Like when I'm with a date, or when I'm with someone else, whatever, at the movies, for some reason I'm not fully focused on the movie itself. You know what I mean? That's just I don't know why. That's just how it's always been. But yeah, when I go by myself, sometimes I notice things more or whatever. I hope that things were. I hope it was a fun date though. First time that you saw it, because that's probably Black Panther's probably a good date movie. Um, but then again, I'm biased because I like Marvel, so there you go. But but yeah. So anywhoville, mm, so where are y'all? Did you? I don't know what time it is for you guys. Have you had dinner yet or not? I had dinner because I ate dinner in the movie theater. When I was watching the movie, which again, I saw Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds, and I do completely recommend it. It is a very enjoyable film, and it surprised me. I didn't expect it to be that good, but it is pretty good. So if you need to pick me up or if you're just bored or whatever, you should totally get out of the house and check out that movie. It's really good. You're Virginia. Mm. Yeah, to be honest, I haven't really traveled that much in my life. I mean, I went to ASU for school, and that was for over 4 years, and that doesn't really count though, because it's literally like right next door, is it? Arizona's like right next door, right? Or is it Nevada? I don't remember. But yeah, I think Arizona's right next to. So anyway, yeah, because it's not that far drive. It's only like 6 hours from here. But yeah. So I've been to Arizona, and I've been to Ohio, which is unfortunate. That state fucking sucks. I swear to God, that state really fucking sucks. And that's pretty much it. I've lived in Ohio, I've lived in Arizona, and I've lived in Cali. And I guess I'm a Cali boy, because I've been in California for most of my life. Even though I've had mixed feelings about it, I've actually grown to like a lot of it. So that's good. Yeah, I'm sorry, Christina. I don't know what's going on. People say that there's no video, but that y'all can hear me still. So if you guys can hear me, but not see me, then I guess we're just gonna have to deal with that. But no, if by the way, Christina's in the chat, so you guys should sub to her channel. Her channel is CSL Beauty. Christina, feel free to type in the link to your channel. Because we had an interview yesterday, which went pretty well. It kind of ended abruptly. I'm sorry, Christina, for that. I just had something sort of come up, and I had to deal with it. And but everything's fine. But I just want to let you know that it wasn't you. So I apologize if it kind of seemed abrupt or whatever. But no, we had a great talk. We had a great interview, and y'all should sub to her channel. She does a lot of things. She does beauty. She talks about dating tips. Talks about what I mean, like stress free and trying to live a smoother life and meditation, all that stuff. So her channel covers a variety of topics. So y'all should definitely check that out because it's really cool. So definitely sub to her channel. Christina, again, if you could please put the link to your channel, that'd be great. So people can find you and sub to it. So yeah, that'd be great. And also check out the interview that we did together because that was cool too. So yeah, I'm just gonna be on here for a little bit more. And then you guys should do. I will be trying to go onto this other channel, but there's this the channel I'm going to is called it's called Master Swag King Entertainment, and he's doing a live stream in less than 20 minutes now. So y'all should go over to his channel, sub to his channel too, and check it out because I'll be over there too. Okay, so I hope to see you there if you guys are still up and browse the internet or whatever. So just check out that channel again. It's Master Swag King Entertainment, and I will be over there in less than 20 minutes now. So there you go. But Christina, are you still here? Are you still here? I don't know. Virginia. That's cool. So Megan, how is Virginia handling the whole quote unquote Bud Light pandemic situation right now? So is it really bad? Are things kind of crazy right now, or are things kind of dying down a little bit? Just let me know. Let us all know. So I'm sure inquiring minds want to know. I heard each different state in the U.S. Asian men do differently in dating. But you know what? I mean, I'm gonna say this right now. Asian men are not. I don't know. I mean, Asian men are just guys, really. When it comes down to it, we're all just guys. Like, I'm not saying that Asian men aren't special or that we're not awesome, because we are. But also, if you're thinking about, trying to date an Asian guy, or there's a guy that you like that happens to be Asian or whatever, just walk up to him. just say, hey, what's up? You know, just ask that person out, ask that guy out. You know, I mean, like honestly, you know, one thing that I've been saying a lot recently is, you know, Asian men don't really speak up enough, which I think personally is kind of true. I do think it's true. I think that a lot of Asian guys are shy, and that is one stereotype that I do think is true. So, if honestly speaking, ladies, if you're watching this and you want to date an Asian guy, and there's an Asian guy you like, just go up to them. Just say, "Hey, what's up? My name's blah blah blah." You know, try to look, you know, good or cute or whatever. Just walk up to them. You know, just say, "Hey, you know, can I get your number? You want to get coffee sometime?" Because sometimes I feel like, you know, as Asian men, that's kind of what they need. You know, it's just they need that extra push, or they need someone just to walk up to them. That's basically it. So just a helpful tip right there. It's my own 2 cents on that, but yeah. Matthew L, are you an Asian male? I'm just guessing because you're the only guy here, but I don't know if you're the only guy here. Anyway, yeah, that's a problem. People should wear the goddamn masks. People are walking around like you know Bud Light doesn't exist, or that, you know, the vaccine cleared everything up. No, there's a fucking, you know, quote unquote variant out there that is kind of, you know, fucking things up right now. So yeah, numbers are going back up in Cali too. Numbers are going back up everywhere, which is why movie industry is suffering right now. Uh, and a lot of places are starting to close back up, so that sucks. You know. Yeah, you are Chinese. Okay. Oh yeah, man. I mean, Matthew L. Like, you know, I don't know if you're into black women or or like, well, what kind of women you're into, but this is the Ambw channel, so we must talk about Asian men and black women. Matthew, I would say if you're into black women, then go up and talk to one, and all the women that are watching, go up and talk to an Asian guy. That's the only way this thing is ever gonna happen, is if people start talking to each other. Don't stop talking about talking to people and actually just start talking to each other. That's probably the best thing that you can do. You know, don't worry about rejection. Worry about regret. Worry about not trying. You know, that's what you should do. So don't let fear of rejection or anything like that stop you, because there's no point. You only live once, right? Why not just go for it? So anyway, cool. We got 7 people. We got 7 people. Please don't leave right away. But guys, by the way, if you're watching this, please like the stream. Like the stream, like the stream, like the stream. Hit the goddamn like button. Subscribe if you're not already. Oh fuck. Oh, it went down again. God damn it. See, it's fucking lurkers, man. Lurkers that don't come into the chat and say hey. They just show up. I don't know how y'all find this channel then. I don't know how these fucking lurkers find this channel. But, you know, you guys need to stop. Because, Matthew approached the woman. What about you, Megan? Are you, let's see, I'm scrolling up in the chat. So, how about you, Megan? Are you single? What about you, Matthew? Are you also single? How many single people we have in the chat right now? Press 1 if you're single. I mean, that's fine. I put myself out there. I said I'm single. I'm single as fuck. I'm not sure I'm in like the best shape to be dating anybody right now, but I am single as fuck. I have no problem saying that. I don't really care. Just me and my single ass in this car. So that's all it is. That's all it is. But single. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with being single, guys. You're free to do whatever you want. No guilt. You know, I mean, yeah. Fuck it. You know, if you're single, you're single. Whatever. Who cares? You know, that just means when, yeah. Okay, first of all, there's Asian and black people in every goddamn state. Okay, there's Asian and black people everywhere. Okay, we're in planet Earth. Okay, there's Asian, black, Hispanic, white people fucking everywhere. There's no excuse. No, the channel. Okay, sorry. So if you just watch, because Ellie, I'm assuming that this is your first time tonight joining the chat right now. So before I was saying everyone, no, the channel is not going. It's not technically ending, but it is going on hiatus. So after this week, after I finish out, a few of the interviews that I have this week scheduled for this week, then I'm gonna take a break because I have school also coming up, and I'm trying to get a better job in the news industry as well, and film and TV industries. So trying to basically get the rest of my life back where I want it to or needed to. And so I've been kind of getting burnt out on this channel. And so that's why I will be taking a break. But don't worry, the content will still be up. The content will still be up. And like I said, there's a few interviews coming this week, so y'all will have that to watch for a while. So that's that. In about, like I said, in about 10 minutes, I'll be heading over to Master Swag King Entertainment's channel. So so you guys can go. You guys, if you have time or whatever, just join me on that other channel. So I will be trying to get on that stream over there. Dude, let me tell you, Matthew, I'm in Cali right now. There's more Black and Latin women in Cali than there is in a lot of other states. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I think in some southern states, it's probably more Black people there. There's actually not a ton of Black people in California, surprisingly. But I mean, yeah, I think there's a good amount. I think in California, you have a good amount of pretty much everybody. Maybe not completely proportionate or even, but it's high. Oh, sorry, Megan. So going back to what I was saying, I like Asian men. I'm scared to approach them because I never want them to think it's right. Yeah, look, Megan, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'll be honest with all the other women in this chat right now. Asian men need women to approach them, okay? Because it sucks for Asian men. It fucking sucks. Dating fucking sucks. It's not a state of mind. I'm not making this shit up. Dating sucks. If you're an Asian dude, things are gonna get hard for you. Okay, things are hard dating wise. So if you like Asian men, Megan, then just approach them. Who gives a fuck? I'm sure they'll be happy if you approach them because, like I said, it's hard for them. It's not like a lot of women approach us anyways. They don't. So you'd actually be doing us a favor, or him a favor, whatever, whoever you approach, by approaching them in person. Just do it. Who cares? That could be your next boyfriend or your husband or even baby daddy or anything like that. Just do it. You should try. There's no point in not trying. Honestly, you have no excuse to not try. That's what I think. But yeah. So no, like I said, the title was just kind of to get people's attention or whatever, but it's not quote unquote ending. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not moving. Not yet. I mean, I'm still looking for a better job, and I'm looking for a better job outside of here. But yeah, nothing's happening right now, so I'm not going anywhere. Channel's not going anywhere. All good, all good. Okay, so, but yeah. So just a few more minutes here, guys, and then this is the last stream that I'll be doing for a while for this channel. But it's been fun. I hope all you guys stay safe. Mask up because we do have the quote unquote Bud Light variant out there right now. I can't say the name, but you know what I'm talking about. So just make sure you keep your mask on, go get tested, try to keep safe, avoid being in elevators or, French kissing strangers right now because the Bud Light cases are going up. So be careful, be safe. And yeah. Tell all your friends about this channel. Like I said, we're doing a little bit of restructuring. So I'm taking a few videos down that don't necessarily fit the rest of the narrative for the channel. But don't worry, I'm not taking everything down, just a few things. And yeah. So Megan, what's your deal? I know you're single, but are you is there like someone that are you around a lot of Asian dudes? I don't know the Asian population in Virginia, but I'm assuming there might be a few since you said that, you like them or whatever, but you're scared to approach them. like I said, just approach them. You know, just straight up, just walk up to them. Unless they have Bud Light or whatever, you have no excuse to not to. So just take a chance. You know, I've approached girls before. I get fucking rejected, but I've also gotten a few dates out of it too. And I mostly do online dating though, because I'm kind of a pussy when it comes to that. I don't look okay. I'm short as fuck. Okay, and so because of that, I don't have a whole lot of options when it comes to approaching women. But I do okay online. I do okay online. It's not great. It's really not great, but that's what I got. So you know, um, but anywho, Phil. So yeah, I'm gonna start heading over there now. Again, it's Master Swag King Entertainment's channel. Or check it out. I will be over there in a bit and try to hop onto that stream. But what can I say? It was nice talking to y'all. Thanks for keeping me company. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, like the stream. Subscribe if you're not already. Share the channel so that other people can see it and subscribe too. And hi, it's a high Filipino culture in Virginia Beach. Cool. No, awesome. And that's what you guys have over there, and that's what you have. So if you want Filipino or whatever, then you're just gonna have to go after it, Because Asian men are shy. They sure as shit really aren't approaching that many women, apparently, from what I've heard. So you're probably gonna have to approach them. But all right, guys. Well, it's been fun. Like I said, I'm not deleting the channel on the whole, but I am taking a break. So I will see you guys when I see you. Take care, and yeah, au revoir. Bye bye.